Hello Aquarius, welcome to Celestial Soul Tarot. This is your monthly tarot reading for December 2022. We'll take a look into the energies here and see what's coming through for you. All right, messages coming in for Aquarius in December. All right, what messages do we have coming forward, please? As always, keep in mind that these readings are general. Take only what resonates with you. All right? Okay, so we're starting off here with the Four of Swords, right? This is taking a break, a rest, the need to relax, remaining calm, patient, right? Pulling away from a situation for a period of time. It's temporary, right? Maybe it's a holiday. Maybe it's just pulling away for the weekend by yourself, to be alone, right? There could be something difficult here that you've been dealing with, which is why you're pulled away. Maybe you're separating yourself temporarily from a situation. You don't want to cause any more grief, the suffering, the pain. Maybe some of you are thinking about reaching out and saying something, and right, there's a person here with that sword thinking about it, but no. Right, there's a need to really reflect. Right, deep reflection coming in here. Okay, well, there we set Three of Swords. There's the Three Swords above here, right? That's the pain, the heartache, the suffering that I was discussing here, right? For some of you, this could be, and here's the thing, this Three of Swords is coming after the Four. So it feels like going back in time and reflecting on a situation that was painful, that was difficult, that was challenging. For some of you, maybe it was something that you heard, something that you read, a conversation that pierced your heart, gossip. I mean, for some of you, though, it could be a rejection energy, right? Where it almost feels like in this situation here, with this Three of Swords that you're kind of looking at here. So it almost feels like for some of you, you're looking at a situation, maybe even a person that you rejected in the past, and you're thinking about communicating with them, but now you're fearing that that person is going to reject you. So it almost comes across as this fear, the fact that you rejected someone or something or a situation. And now what's happening here is that, you want to communicate, you want to make things better, but your fear of being rejected. Yeah. But some of you are going to overcome that here. Here's that knight. There's that sword that I was talking about here. That's just laying right there, right? So, I mean, for some of you here, it's coming across as someone who's really reflected and figured out for themselves that perhaps they're going to go ahead and do that anyways. They're going to face their fears, face that fear of rejection, the need to communicate, the need to say something, right? So maybe you pushed someone out of your life. Maybe you rejected an opportunity in the past. Whatever this is, whatever you rejected, it feels like, although there's a fear of being rejected yourself now, after rejecting something, you want to go and you want to make it right, because this person is facing the past, right? It's almost like the past is coming back for you to heal. So there is an opportunity to heal with this energy. It'd be painful, it'd be difficult, maybe awkward or uncomfortable to bring that sword back to life, to say something, to face your fears, to, again, facing the fear of being rejected, but returning to the past conversation, bringing that back to life. Let's work through the difficulty. Let's work through the pain. Let's work through this heartache. Let's discuss the separation. Maybe there was a separation. Maybe there was a breakup in the past, right? Maybe somebody broke up with you, or maybe you broke up with, whatever. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day here, you want to communicate, and you want to heal the situation, and you want to come back. You want this person back. It feels like a person you want back in your life, right? Right, so now here with the Two of Swords, See, this to me now with this Knight of Swords is coming across as an intention, the intention of after reflection, right? Maybe they broke your heart, the fear, right? The desire here is, I want to go out, I want to take action. Maybe you're getting all kinds of information or help in regards to ideas to take action. You know, there's an intention here that I'm getting with this energy to return to the past, to make something right. But with this energy coming through here with this Two of Swords now, it's almost as if some of you are kind of stuck or not, you don't know exactly, well, what's the right way to actually do it? Because this is mutable energy. This is ruled by Gemini, right? It's mutable air. So with this energy, Gemini rules multiples. It rules more than one. So you could be getting multiple ideas or information or guidance, or somebody's telling you, hey, there's all these possible scenarios, or maybe you're searching or researching information to help you to figure out what to do next. But that's the thing, maybe there's multiple ways of doing something and you're not quite sure which one to choose. So now you're kind of stuck. You can't really decide or make a decision to communicate yet. Look at all this air, nothing but air. Pure communication that's coming through here, Aquarius, right? That needs to happen. There's that fire. Right? So it almost feels like after a period of reflecting, right? This is someone who's wearing, like there's a scarf or this gold kind of, there's something hidden. Their eyes are hidden, right? And it's something that you're not seeing. So it almost feels like there's something that you weren't able to see. Now you're able to see something here, which is forcing you, allowing you, propelling you, motivating you to take action, right? Because once the mask comes off, once the Band-Aid, maybe there's a Band-Aid from the fear, from the anxiety, from the what if. Someone could be caught up in fear with their, the swords essentially are over the heart here. Kind of the intention to reach out to this person is here, but again, you're not seeing something, right? You're not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting what you know. Again, to heal, and it feels like healing a relationship. And so for some of you here, you could be just stuck in fear, not knowing what to do, or there's just too much information, too much guidance. You don't know exactly how to do that, how to reach out. So choosing not to do anything. But it feels like you're not seeing something, right? Taking the blindfold off, ripping off that Band-Aid, ripping something off, that scarf, something, the gold. There's something here that, it's been hiding from you, or maybe you're hiding from the truth, right? Hiding from the truth of a situation. Painful truths could be coming through here. Speaking your truth could be difficult. You could have a truth or something that you have to say that you haven't said to this person, and they have no idea. And so it's almost like there's a need for you to it feels like ripping off a Band-Aid and just go and do it. And this is feeling like that energy. Knight of Wands, ripping off the Band-Aid and doing it, just going after it, just initiating the action that needs to take place here. Because it almost feels like some of you, you're starting to see something, you're starting to know something, you're trusting this, and it feels like a subtle energy because there's just something that you can't get over here. And it feels like a rejection or a pain or a breakup from the past. And that you want to heal this. And so something's happening here throughout this time where the intention is, but then you're stuck. But then you're opening yourself up. Like I said, it feels like a ripping off the Band-Aid, seeing something for the first time that's propelling you forward to take action, to do something, right? Yeah, death. This situation has to change because it can't remain like this anymore. It's almost like you're so heartbroken. There's so much pain that from the separation, from this breakup, whatever this is, that you feel like you can't go on. Like there's something so difficult here. And almost feels like there's some sort of truth that you want to say or you want to speak to this person. But there's fear involved, right? But yeah, now you're opening yourself up to creating change. Something has to change here, right? Yeah, the moon. I can see this as facing your fears, facing the unknown. There's mystery. There's perhaps confusion around the past, around what happened, around why the person left, around who knows. But it's fears, and it's emotional. It's a deep emotional nature. And maybe some of you didn't want to get in touch with that emotional nature, to face your fears, to rip off the Band-Aid. It feels like some of you, something has to change because you can't take it anymore, is what this is coming across as. And so you're going to lead the way. You're going to charge forward. You're going to make this change, initiating change, facing your fears. It's going to get emotional, but you know that you need to do this. And it feels like maybe a secret that you've had. Again, it almost feels like something that you've been hiding from this person that needs to be revealed. It's something that you've kept hidden or secretive for a period of time. It's of an emotional nature, but you need to let it out. So you can heal too, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Page of Cups. This is an apology, the forgiveness. It's vulnerability. It's sincerity, opening yourself up, opening up your heart. It's a very sensitive nature, right? It's kind of taking that emotional risk. It's a message here, right? The messenger, the Page of Cups, your emotions, the feelings, the intuition is telling you, right? There's an opportunity here. It feels like a beautiful opportunity here for you to reach out to someone in the past here where there was a breakup. It was difficult. It's painful. You can't get over it. You want to come back to this individual. There was something that was left unsaid here for some of you. Because it's secretive. It's hidden, right? You're hiding this person. It's like you have something that you want to say. And so again, it feels like I said, a ripping off the Band-Aid. Something has to change in this situation. You're going to face your fears, the emotional nature, and the secret is out. Opening up your heart to feeling, to sharing what you have to say, right? But these fears keep coming up here. 9 of Swords. Yeah, the fear. It's the mental anguish that you're stuck in. Right, and it feels like the intention is here, the desire nature is here, the emotional nature is, and it feels like you're kind of in and you're out. It's like you're in, you can't take it anymore. I need to contact this person. But then you're stuck and I don't know what to do. But I need to rip off the Band-Aid. I need to do it. I need to face these fears. I need to end the situation. I need to, It's fearful, it's emotional. I need to get in touch with this energy. I'm going to open myself up, but I can't because I'm in fear. So it feels like a back and forth energy here to the Aquarius that I'm talking to. It's like, it's back and forth, right? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Yes, I want to, I can't. I want to, I should, I can't. I'm going to face my fears. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to reach out. I can't. Fear is holding you back. There we go. We have the World. Right? And it feels like closing out a chapter or a cycle within this situation, this relationship. Right? And it's the end of, it feels to me like you're closing out a chapter of, it's finally time to face your fears. Facing your fears, doing it anyways, communicating with this person, bringing this person back, talking to this person, opening up, opening your heart, right? Expressing yourself, right? This Page of Cups can be someone who has a hard time putting their feelings into words, so to speak. And so the anxiety is pulling you back. And what if I say the wrong thing? And what if they don't want to talk to me? And because of the breakup, because of the pain, because of the, and it's almost like you're getting stuck in your head. Like I said, there's a lot of air, a lot of sword energy in this reading. And for some of you, something has to change. You have to initiate the change, that you have to reach out, that you have to do something. And it's, again, wanting to face your fears, but then getting caught up in the fear. And then the intention is beautiful. The intention is here. And so for some of you, it's like closing out a chapter or cycle in regards to facing these fears and doing it anyways, right? Because what's underneath here? the Five of Wands. It's like this internal struggle. You're exhausted and you're tired and you can't do it anymore. There's a beautiful opportunity here for some of you, right? It just feels like to me this internal struggle within yourself, right? And you can't do this anymore. You're exhausted. It's like you want to, but you can't. You want to, but you can't. But you're holding yourself back. Ace of Pentacles is this beautiful seed potential to commit, to create a new life and start over, right? It feels like a rebirth with this person in the physical, tangible, starting over. Let's commit to each other. Let's work it out, right? And I feel like you can do this. And to close out a chapter or cycle or repetition, the moon can rule your habits or behaviors of, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it, because of the fear, and overriding your fear and doing it anyways. And I can see that here because after the Fool, you have, the World, you have the Fool, a brand new chapter, which can bring you about that Ace of Pentacles, right? It's this new physical, tangible reality, closing out an old way of doing things, old habits, repetitions, patterns, karma. Close out of that, initiate the action, do what you need to do, feel the fear and do it anyway, right? And approach the person, the apology, the sincerity, the forgiveness, all of that, and opening yourself up to express the emotions that you may have a hard time saying it, but put in the work anyway. It's the page. You don't need to be the king or the queen. You got to start somewhere. Start with the page, start with something, and then work your way through it eventually here. But it feels like an offer. It almost feels like an olive branch, right? It feels like there's a need to just reach out to that person. What do you have to lose, right? So that's what I have for you here, Aquarius. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.